Doing? How's everybody doing, man? And let me make sure I got everybody's systems turned on, man. We got West Coast Cowboy turned on. I got HTM's turned on. I got actually let me turn this. Hold up, give me 1 second. Boop.
I about to say I don't see
Boop.
mine.
There we go. Now you should see yours. In about 1, 2, 3. Now. All right, hey, we're gonna run it back. What's up with you guys? It is your boy West Coast, and we live in the building. It's still sending the data. If it don't, well, there it goes. There it goes. You're good now. All right, and we live in the building, man. Hey, that was 2 times. How many times we live in the building?
We live all the time, man.
I heard
every
that.
time.
We at least twice. We live in the building because I done said it twice.
We live in there every time.
Every time, you know what I'm saying? But, yo, you know what it is, man. We got to make sure we live on every platform, you know what I'm saying? Because it's some folks over there and some folks over here, some folks over there. Like Jesus said, I am to all men everything, you know what I'm saying? So no matter where you is, we will find you and drop a star on your head. You feel me? I'm going to tell you that right now. You could be in Zimbabwe. You got a Cowboy jersey, they going to say Cowboy? Cowboy? Yeah, Cowboy. Emmett Smith. Yeah, Emmett Smith. Yeah, I'm saying. All right, man. So, yo, let's get to it, man. You guys already know whenever West Coast goes live, it's 2 things you got to do, man. But before I actually do that, man, let's introduce who we got on this live stream tonight, man. You guys already know I got the 3 amigos of Cowboy content, man. It's your boy West Coast in the middle, man. I got HTM from HTM Sports to your right, and then I got that boy Landlord, and it is the first. So we are not.
Sir.
I'm gonna tell you this right now. We are not accepting. I'm going. We not accepting that. Only the money that folds, and if you have to, we will take the money that jingles. You know what I'm saying? But and speaking of that, hey, no matter where you're watching at on HTM Sport, show some love right now. Drop your name in the comment box. If you're watching on Landlord Sport, it's over there at Landlord from Alabama. Make sure you hit that comment box right now, because remember, on YouTube, you can only see you if you say hello. You know what I'm saying? So say hello.
Yes.
Say hello. What I'm going to do is, Facebook is set up a little different. I'm going to say what's up to some folks on Facebook and give you guys on YouTube a couple minutes to say what's up. Get your phone chargers. You know, look on your phone. Y'all be responsible content watchers. Go get your phone charger. You know what I'm saying? Because we about to have ourselves a good-ass show. You feel me? We about to have ourselves a good-ass show. So, yo,
absolutely.
Let's go. Let me see who's over here on Facebook as soon as this thing log up, man. And, man, I'm going to tell you this right now, man. Your bills is due. The bills is due. The bills is due. You know what I'm saying? They bills is due. Let's get it, man. Let's get it. All right, so let's go. Miss Patrice, what's up with you, auntie? Appreciate you. Jay Jones, what's up with your boy? Appreciate you for tapping in. Jay Jones dropping the first stars of the month. It's the first of the month. Real ass Cowboy fan. Hey, Jay Jones, send me your address, man. I'm going to send you something, man. I got a little small token of appreciation, man. Let you know, because you was the first person to send me stars this month, man. So you getting something. You didn't even know you was getting blessed. You was just willy-nilly in through my comment box and said, I'm a blessed West Coast, and now I'm about to slap you in the face with something back. Appreciate you. Hit me with that inbox, Jay Jones. I ain't playing with you, boy. All right, Joe Trentrina, what's up with you? Hey, and I appreciate everybody else, too. Miss Erica, I see you up there. Appreciate you. Rich by any means, I see you, boy. I got my boy, I got Michael in the building. What up, Mike? Basilate, I see that, boy. He says Fly Eagle by Super Bowl. Hey, listen to me, bruh. As long as you respectful, I'm going to be respectful. I ain't tripping. You know what I'm saying? But can I pause for a minute? This is a message to all the Eagles fans that are in my comment box, right?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all ain't won nothing. Okay? I know it feels like you won something. Y'all ain't won nothing. And this is what I don't want to happen, because I've seen this happen. People like to troll in my comment box, my inbox, like these 49er fans, you know what I'm saying, say all this good stuff. And now when they lose, I'm blocked by 47 people. Like,
right.
Like I don't need, like, it's 47 people in the world that didn't even give me an opportunity to say, well, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is all I'm going to say. If you initiate in my inbox with some funky donkey and your team don't do what they supposed to, at least let me get my get back. That's not fair. I ain't even going to take it. All I'm going to do is say, well, damn. That's all I say.
Yeah, they got a little free pass right now because they won. But hey, when if they don't finish the deal,
Yeah.
You best
Means
believe
nothing.
I'm coming
Hey,
back with a vengeance.
hey,
I
what
want
good-
y'all to know that.
Hey,
And,
what
hey,
Gucci
think
man-
about this. Think about this though. 49ers have a longer playoff drought than us. Like they've been to 3 Super Bowls, all the NFC Championship games, and ain't won nothing. Like
No
still got
Super Bowls. Zero.
a longer Super Bowl drought than us. So don't end up like the 49ers. Win the Super Bowl before you come over here and talk crazy.
Man,
That's all we ask.
I'm like Gucci man. What do you say? I thought you felt like Gucci man in 2006. I thought you felt like Gucci man in 2006. Well, damn. You know what I'm saying? What has changed? What has abruptly changed? That's all I'm saying. Because I don't initiate anything, but I will finish the hell out of some stuff. You know what I'm saying? I will finish it. I'm a great closer. I'm not a good opening act, but I'll close the hell out of some, you know what I'm saying? Frankie Beverly around this month. All right, so real quick. Hector, what up, Hector? I appreciate you, boy. Jared, what's up, boy? I see you, man. Who else we got up in here? We got Scott. What up, Scott? Big Beard Gang. What's up with you? Michael, I see you, boy. Jim, what up, Jim? Joe Trantrina, man. What up, Joe Trantrina? Daniel Cole, man. What's up with you, Freddie Flores. What's up, boy? I see you, boy. Dom, what's up with you? Benjamin dropping 500 stars on the boy. Appreciate you, kid. Miss Cortez, what's up with you? And shout out to all the lovely cowboy ladies out there. Appreciate you, man. I'm gonna tell you this right now, man. Well, my wife already know. I can say this because this is actually film true. The Dallas Cowboys have some of the most beautiful women in the world. I appreciate you, ladies, for all y'all that's watching. And that is factual. There you go. What's up with you, Jared? Man, I see you. Shout out to you. Rich Dow. Hey, and you know what? I'm going to just say this, man. To all them Eagles fans with them Eagle ugly girlfriends, man, I'm just saying, man, you could have picked a Cowboy lady, but you didn't, man. You didn't. What's up with you, Miss Brittany? I appreciate you, Miss Brittany. Shout out to Craig. What's up with you, Craig? Hey, Craig. Hey, Craig, hit that share button. And my boy Craig won a Cowboy Super Bowl ring so bad. I got you, Craig. I just got some new ones in. I got you. Hit that share button, and I got you, Craig. All right, Andreas. What's up, Dre? Appreciate you, boy. Who y'all got over there on y'all networks? I know y'all got some folks over there on them networks.
Ty Bun tapped in and hollered at me, but there's more people watching. But it's YouTube. I can't tell till they actually coming in the box. So Ty Bun, I appreciate you for tapping in over here. HTM Sports, kinfolk.
Do we have some WACs going right now? You know what that is, Eddie?
What's that?
Some weird ass Cowboy fans. What is going on? Like, hey, don't be a WACF. I just had to add the F on the end. Don't be a WACF. What is that? Watching content without sharing and hitting the stars, and don't be a weird ass Cowboy fan. Don't do that. That's weird. You know what I'm saying? Come into the store, buy something. You know what I'm saying? Hit that share button. Hit that star button.
I let my people over here.
Yeah. Morton Talk just tapped in too, so I had to let Kim folk know real quick. Go ahead, landlord.
Yes,
okay,
sir.
we got Gina Chase over here in the building, Niecy over here in the building, Michael Lockhart, Lawrence Moore, Ready Red, Fish the Buzzer Beater 82, T Smooth, Ready Red. Hey, we in the trap. We still trapping now. I appreciate y'all coming through, showing some support. Let's get it.
My boy said Dak haters punching the air right now. Hey,
they mad about that Kellen Moore business. They now all of a sudden it was all Dak the whole time now.
I mean, my thing is this though. If you didn't like Dak for a football reason, you should be happy. But if you don't like Dak for a personal reason, then yeah, I see why you feel like somebody pissed in your oatmeal. I can get it.
Yeah.
But if
I honestly feel like this the best thing, even if you don't like Dak, this the best thing for you.
Hey, real quick. Shout out to my boy Jason Jesus on YouTube. First of the month. Hey, hit me with that same inbox and I got you, my boy.
But yeah, man, I was saying like this is like Dak window is closing as well. Like if he don't show up in these next 2 years, they might be trying to move on after a while. So if you don't like Dak, it's your time to shine too after a while. So this the moment of truth coming. They ain't gonna keep changing offensive coordinators and coaches. You know what I'm saying? If he don't get it done, it's gonna be Dak. So I feel like he can do it, but his time running down too. So this the moment of truth right here.
It is, and according to Jerry Jones, Mike McCarthy will be calling the offensive plays.
All right, I like that.
So when Jerry Jones, the Godfather speaks, that's how the family's going to handle it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell y'all this right now, landlord, because I ain't gonna lie, man. us as content creators, we got to kind of be careful with some of the stuff we say, because when you say Dak got to show up, I know what you mean, but there's 1% of the world that are saying, see there, even landlord believes Dak's an asshole and he's not good and he sucks.
I know what he can do.
No.
Yeah,
And I'm going to tell you what they're going to do, landlord. They're going to take your voice clip, they're going to loop it and put it on another clip, they're going to put some film behind it, and it's going to go viral. Even landlord Cowboy believes that Dak Prescott needs to step up, and if he's don't, his ass is out of here, man. Because I'm telling you, that's what they do on the internet, man. So I want you to clarify when you say, because them is your words. I want you to clarify, because me personally, I don't believe Dak needs to step up. Like, bruh, like you've played 93 games, regular season games. You've won 61 of them.
Yeah. See, well, I say
only
this.
Jesus has a better record.
He definitely needed to play better in that game. Even though the option routes messed him up, but he still missed some throws. So when them big games come, he gonna have to connect. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I know he can do it. I've seen him do it in the past. So it's not me doubting. I'm just saying he gonna have to actually do it. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But he gonna have to get it done in the biggest moments.
But didn't he do that in the goddamn Tampa Bay game?
Oh, he went crazy in the Tampa Bay game.
So that's what I'm saying. Like that's why, like me.
I said I seen him do it.
Yeah,
you know
but that's what I wanted. That's what I wanted, because I'm gonna tell you, like, I used to say this. I remember I was at training camp, right? And I came home from training camp and I called Boss Cowboy, and Boss Cowboy was like, "Yo, boss, Dak actually looked like he has actually gotten better." And Dak was like, "Man, Dak always been good." You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be honest with you, like, I mean, I'm always for people getting better. I'm always for people getting better. You know what I'm saying? Improving on their game. Mm-hmm. But it's like, I don't think there's much more that Dak can really much more improve. Like, he's not a perfect human being, so there has to be a degree of, like, think about this. The NFL highest completion rate for a season is what, 67 or something? Like, look that up for me. I think it's like 63% or something like that.
But for a season was
70%, right? So think about this. Even the best to ever do it is going to connect 70% of the time. So it's like, you know, so it's like, I think now Cowboys really need to shift their focus off of Dak. Like, I think Dak has done enough. Like, I think Dak can really do exactly what he done. Because think about this. Even with the two...
West Coast. Let me holler at my super chat.
Go ahead.
Shout out to Matt Batson. My boy Matt Fries, he said, "Hey, how are you doing today, landlord? Henny and West Coast. I'm excited for Big Mike offense. Enjoy the show. You guys are the best. You the best too, sir. We appreciate you."
Yes, sir. What was that, Matt? Who's that, Matt?
Yeah, Matt the GOAT.
Hey, Matt, you are the GOAT, man. That's a good point, man. That's a good point. Because with Mike McCarthy is going, you know, everything's going to be on him. But the last thing I just want to say on that subject, man, is like, I think that the nation puts so much focus on Dak Prescott. Like, Dak Prescott at right where he is right now, I don't even want to say is good enough, but he's good enough. Like, he's won the big games. You know what I'm saying? He's won and in the interceptions, it's like, even in the interceptions in the game, in that San Francisco 49er game, you still had a situation where you still could have tried to, you know, get down the field. So it's like, you know, there has to be, I'm seeing guys in the playoffs right now throwing interceptions. So it's like,
hold it up.
You know, go ahead. You still there?
I think he had to go.
Did something just crap out or what?
I don't know. Yeah.
I'm still good. I didn't know what the heck happened. Henny,
I
said something. That boy Henny disappeared like a mug.
he ran away.
He ran away. Yeah, I think he had to go grab his car just showed up or something. But yeah, he says. Eric says, how about Dak improving in the phase of the running more? You know, landlord, what is your thoughts on your quarterback running more? Because, you know, Dak is not Sammy Sosa. He is not Mark McGuire. So he's gonna age like the rest of us.
I think I wouldn't be mad at him if he like crunk it up a little bit on like in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want him just running around like Jalen Hurts. I ain't trying to have him.
What's your number? What's your he should run as much as, but what's your as much as? No, not as. He should run as, I guess I could say that, as much as, but not as much as. What is that? What are your two numbers like? He should run as much as.
Talking about per game?
Per game, and then what's the most, what you don't want to see him do? Give me those two numbers.
I wouldn't mind Dak having like maybe 4 rushing attempts a game. I think that's fair.
Called rushing temps though.
Yeah, like read options. You know, he don't necessarily got to run or either. He should scramble at least 2 times a game, like on his own.
As in, like, these are set run plays.
The set run plays, it should be at least like 2 or 3.
I think so too.
He should run by himself at least 2 or 3 times.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, just to get a first down. See, maybe we don't have to worry about us not being great at the scripted plays at the beginning of the game without Kellen Moore. Hopefully we got a better scripted 15 plays. That's what I'm hoping for, because we used to have to overcome those first scripted games. You know what I'm saying? The first scripted plays. Our first 15 been trash since we had Kellen Moore.
Facts.
Think about that. We had rough starts forever. So I was thinking more along the lines, well, if I could get Dak Prescott to kind of what can I say, overcome the bad 15 scripted plays and run the ball, like, just to keep the chains moving a couple of times, just to like spark this offense, maybe then. But hopefully we don't have to go through that hurdle no more. Hopefully we can have a scripted 15 plays that's just outstanding. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shout out to Matt Batten again, Mr. Matt Fries. He said, let's guys talk. Last thing I like. Hat landlord too. I appreciate that. Shout out to Lamont with the $4.99. He says, Land asking an opinion, would y'all draft a left guard in the first round and take this offense back to 14 when we ran the damn ball with this defense? Yeah, that's a good question. I mean, what you think about that, Wes, if you want to respond to that real quick?
Well, I mean, this is my thing. Anything that is conducive to us running the damn ball, I'm gonna be down for it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like, listen to me. I think Dak Prescott is a guy where it's like he needs to kind of be like punched in the face to get activated. But that's like,
I think he need to run too.
Yeah, like I'm gonna run Dak on the first possession every game. On the first series, not possession. The first series. He's going to run at least one time on the first possession. And I don't even give a damn if you scout that. Because I'm doing that for him. You know what I'm saying? Because once you get those legs going and you get a guy flying at you, it gets your, you know what I'm saying? So then those quick twitches, it be activated. And I'm going to be honest with you, whenever you have an offensive line that is going to have its kind of hurdles, you want to get your quarterback used to contact quick. I'm just being honest with you. You know what I'm saying? Second play of the game, I'm going to do a bootleg. Why? Because I need you to understand if these 5 guys can't hold on, take off.
Yeah.
Take off,
look, I said
down.
the same thing in a previous show, man. I said I want to see Dak run the ball early. And then I was so glad that the sound from the sideline kind of reassured me that I was right, because when Dak ran that football, man, the bench went crazy. Like, everybody got lit when they seen Dak run through somebody. So you got to understand, man, as a football player, you want to feel like your whole self. If they limiting him to not being this aggressive runner no more, that's taking a large part of him being himself. He don't even feel like himself no more. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? He want to run people over sometimes. Like, that's who Dak is. So he would like to run aggressively sometimes. I really feel like that'll be big for him, like, especially for this offense. It's just like a spark, man. It's a spark that we need every game, I feel like. But hopefully this time around, our scripted plays don't be as bad to where we need such a big spark in it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Well, we gonna say it is. We gonna speak those things as existence as if they are. You know what I'm saying? Because I know for a fact the Dallas Cowboys did not hire a guy that's about to come in here and do worse than Kellen Moore. Like, that's just like off of sheer talent. Like, keep it real. Like, everybody's like the guy that comes in here, he actually does kind of have an easy job. Like, you could actually do what Kellen Moore did all the way through the season, right? We just need you to do non-Kellen Moore stuff in key moments. That's it.
Just, all you need to do is use common sense.
Yeah, it's just like literally, you can literally do it like that. Listen, Kellen, I'm gonna tell you this. We're gonna have exit interviews right now. When Henny get on here, because we never really did an exit interview. Exit interview with Kellen Moore. Listen, what I'm gonna tell you, man. Listen, your scheme, it's cool. But you gotta know your players, man. You gotta understand who your players are. You know what I'm saying? If your quarterback ain't having a good game, that's your job to then step in and right that ship. And then secondly, use common sense, bro. That's it. Like,
that's all he
listen to me.
need. Like,
Every single
real
person that's
talk,
tried
it'll
to
make
go ahead.
him so much better. It'll make him so much better. Like, common sense tell you not to be targeting your third wide receiver all game. Like, common sense tell you to get Turpin the ball in space. Common sense tell you to run a screen or two with Tony Pollard. Common sense tell you to get the ball in CeeDee Lamb's hands from time to time. You know what I'm saying? Like, in space. So that's why I can't wait to, man, people sleeping on Mike McCarthy. Man, this West Coast offense is made perfect for Dak Prescott and some of the players that we got. Like, CeeDee Lamb gonna eat in a West Coast offense. Dak Prescott gonna look surgical in a West Coast offense. Like, these, you know, Dak is almost unstoppable at these little short, quick passes and stuff like that. Man, Dak hardly even incomplete those. So, and then it's a great tactic to set up for big plays in the West Coast offense. So, man, I can't wait, man. I think Mike finna cook. Mike finna cook with that. And people forget that Mike McCarthy was a quarterback whisperer before they sullied his name over there in Green Bay. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was regarded as one of the best people to work with your quarterback. So, I really can't wait to see what he can do with Dak, with them working more hands-on, man. I can't wait.
Yeah, and I don't necessarily feel that what happened with, I mean, after seeing how Aaron Rodgers has kind of like his relationship and his communication back and forth with his own head coach currently, I ain't gonna lie, I kind of feel like that Aaron Rodgers had something to do with it, because I could just tell that Big Mike is not like that dude that's gonna ever work well for a quarterback that's telling the franchise what to do. I just don't feel like imagine, I mean, like, I feel like, you know, I know when he got to Dallas, he had to see a little Aaron Rodgers in Kellen Moore. Like, this motherfucker really think he's over the head coach. Like, you know what I mean? Like, who do you think you are, little motherfucker? You know what I'm saying? Like, I will get you up out of here. And that's exactly what Mike did. But I'm gonna tell you someone else. I'm gonna tell you a key firing that we haven't really talked about. That's also gonna play off dividends is the firing of that guy Philman, man. Because a lot of you guys don't know, I know this for a fact because of my relationship, you know what I'm saying, with the folks. That's all I'm gonna say. But I know for a fact that Philman was the guy that was actually calling the run plays. So think about this.
Give me 1 second.
Go ahead.
Shout out to Lamont with the 199. He said, I want a Marion Barber type dog at running back. Hey, that'll be wonderful. You know what I'm saying? It's plenty of running backs in this draft too. Plenty. I mean, this is a very deep running back draft.
Hey, shout out to my boy David Wright. He says a sense ain't coming no more. I heard that. Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all this right now. This is what I want y'all to really wish. Like, can I need everybody to just close their eyes for 2 seconds, 3 seconds, all right? Close your eyes for 3 seconds. This is what I really want everybody to wish when it comes to the running back position. I want everybody to imagine that maybe Zeke is still Zeke, but it was just all the guys who we fired's fault. Let's just imagine if Zeke is still Zeke, okay? Because guess what, guys? You know how we've been complaining? They don't give Zeke the ball. They don't even really give him the ball. Think about this, landlord. Well, they ain't really gave him the ball. So what does that mean, landlord? That also means Zeke ain't really got the ball. Like, enough. So imagine Zeke going to another team and actually getting the ball. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, shout out to the GOAT, Matt Bates and Mr. Matt Fries. I think Dak with the $5 super chat. I think Dak would be great in new offense, and like Henny say, a lot of good quarterbacks didn't make it to the Super Bowl until late in their careers. That's a fact. And Mr. Dicker, you know, if you hit the like button, that means I'm not talking to you. So I appreciate you, but come on now. Like, hey, we don't need to do that.
Hey, if you got specific questions answered, hit that super chat button or share the content, man. Hit that super chat button. You know what I'm saying? We got a gang of folks up in here that are hitting that super chat button and getting their questions answered. So, you know what I'm saying? Hit that super chat button. I appreciate you guys for everybody in the content. But but listen to me, y'all. Y'all want to make all these changes to a team that literally just won 12 games and lost in the second round of playoffs. Yeah. That is not what we want to do. And we only, look about this, you have 7 months to make these changes. 7 months to implement the new changes, and then 7 months to make sure they work. And think about this. It's not 21 months. You got to do all that in the same 7 months.
Yeah.
That's a lot, bruh. That is a lot. Like, you're like, to rebuild your whole entire, if you get rid of because think about this, like, they say Tony Pollard's going to be ready week 1, but you know what that also typically means? That means he's probably not going to have a heavy load in training camp. That means you're going to go into training camp. If you don't have Zeke on this team, you're going to go into training camp with what? Now, I would love to draft a guy, but listen to me. I'm not starting a rookie running. I'm not going to start a running rookie. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. You know what I'm saying?
I'm about to say this. We could talk about the changes that's like most definitely happening though, because it's gonna be changes that happen.
Absolutely,
like, regardless if we want them to or not. Like,
shoot one, throw one out there.
Are you willing?
Shoot, throw one out there.
I about to say, are you willing to pay Mr. Don Schultz? Like, we gonna have to know what's up with him. We gotta know. We gotta know.
Am I willing to pay Dalton Schultz? My answer is yes. The reason why is because Dalton Schultz showed last year that he is a $10 million player. And this is the thing about Dalton Schultz. Like, whenever you have people that are willing to just let you underpay them or undervalue them and them still play at a high level and still be loyal to you, man, there's no reason to get those guys out of your organization. Like, I think Dalton Schultz.
That's a great point. But my point would be is because him and Dak got such great chemistry. I wouldn't mind keeping them. Yeah. But I don't know if I'm paying Kittle or Kelsey money for him, though.
But see, this is the thing. You've already technically played Kittle and Kelsey money because you gave him a 1-year deal for $10.5 million. That's actually worse than Kelsey money because all their money can be recouped because they're on extensions. That was a guaranteed $10 million. There was no way around it. So that's why, to be honest with you, like, the Cowboys have no problem paying. Think about this, right? Think about this, fellas. The Dallas Cowboys have only franchise tagged 5 people in their history. Dalton Schultz was one of them. Dak Prescott was also one of them. That's how think about
that. Shout out to Lamont with the $1.99 super chat. He says they said Dallas interviewed Thomas Brown for OC. Appreciate you, sir.
Appreciate you too. Good. Hey, you guys listen to me. I found out that Kellen Moore was fired from you guys. Straight up and down. I literally was live. Y'all was like, Dalton Schultz just got fired. I'm like, what? I mean, Kellen Moore just got fired. I'm like, what? Like,
Henny texts me. I said, what?
Bro.
I ain't know nothing about it.
Hold on now. Speaking of Thomas Brown, I don't even mean to cut y'all off, but he is somebody that's over there with Los Angeles in that coaching tree. So you want somebody from the Sean McVay coaching tree, you look like he might be a guy.
Yeah, that's interesting. That's interesting. Cause like I just want somebody that's young and modernized to come, help Mike McCarthy get a little help. You know what I'm saying? Help him get his groove back. I'm sure he gonna know how to call the plays. I just want him to be a little more modernized with his West Coast. Like, we need a new style West Coast offense. That's all we need. And it's gonna be up, I'm telling you right now, because the way the West Coast offense works is all timing based. It's not about all of this. Dak gotta sit back here and read every single thing. Like, it's gonna be boom, boom, hit them.
And think about this, landlord. And think about this. We're not asking, like, you are someone who's mad at your quarterback if you're saying he can't read a defense. Because if he can't read a defense, neither can Aaron Rodgers. Because Aaron Rodgers threw 37 touchdowns 1 year and Dak threw 36. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Dak threw
37 and 37 as well. So it's like, listen to me. I don't really think reading a defense is even like as much as people like to say it. Like, I don't even think that's like a criteria of being a good quarterback anymore. Because think about this, man. You have let me tell you guys some stuff that you guys don't know. Do you guys everybody? I'm gonna tell you guys some stuff that you don't know. Do you guys know that there's a guy in Dak's head all the way up into the 5-second mark? So technically, Dak doesn't have to read the defense. Dak just has to listen to the voice in his head. Now, I'm going to ask you guys a question. If that voice in his head was not that important, why do they let the OC talk to the quarterback all the way until 5 seconds?
Hold that thought, Wes. Let me get this super chat in.
Go ahead.
Man. Shout out to Matt Bain, Mr. Max Fries. He says, the reason we are not in the Super Bowl because we are cheap. That's a good point. And afraid to add weapons to the offense too. We got plenty of money to pay our guys too. Yeah, and shout out to Peter Rizzo with a $1.99 super sticker or something. I appreciate it.
We ain't got to pay everybody, but we should have paid Raekwon Smith. You know what I'm
We
saying?
should have
Like-
we should have
like,
paid
yeah.
Von Miller. Man, if Von
I
Miller would have been on this team, bro.
I don't know about because you got Sam, you got Big Sam, ho. Yeah.
Listen though, yeah, I love Slam, but listen, just imagine with Von and Micah, bro, we probably would have won the Super Bowl, man. I'm telling you right now. And we don't know if he would have got hurt with us. He got hurt.
Yeah,
but
we needed,
man,
we
you
needed to
putting them
stop the
two on
run
the
though.
team, man.
We didn't, but think about this though. We needed to our biggest Achilles heel. There was not really. I'm gonna ask you a question. Content. Comments. The comment booth. Everybody in the comment, ask you a question. Name me a quarterback that lit us up last year. Name me a quarterback. Name me a
Gardner
quarterback.
Minshew.
Listen to me, bro. Better question. Name me a quarterback who actually had a good game versus the Dallas Cowboys. I'm gonna be honest with you. Gardner Minshew's probably the best one.
He had the fool on us, bro.
I don't know.
No,
Hey, Trevor, what did Trevor do? He threw a gang interception. Did he throw interceptions?
No, he threw one interception. He had a pick, but he had like 4 touchdowns.
Tell me who had the best game versus us this year. It was
Gardner Minshew.
Gardner Minshew had to, right?
Hold on, because they bring up Trevor Lawrence like he had a monster game.
Oh, Justin Fields.
Justin Fields ran a lot.
Yeah, we blew that ass out too, though.
They lost by 20 points, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Aaron Rodgers. Somebody said Aaron Rodgers.
Somebody said Trevor Lawrence. Aaron did kind of cut up in the fourth quarter, though. Shout out to Matt Fry with another $5 super chat. He says Jones wants to put that money into their pockets instead of add weapons and help the team. I hope that's not the case, man. But it do seem like that sometimes.
Guess what?
Trevor Lawrence had 27 of 42, 318 yards, 4 touchdowns, 1 interception, and a fumble. He also rushed for 21 yards.
That was pretty impressive.
That's pretty impressive. Yeah,
he balled out. We'll give it to Trevor.
I'll give it to Trevor too.
He balled out. We'll give it to him.
Yeah, but my boy says he says Dallas is going with Jake Ferguson, Peyton Herndon. They are strong, better blockers. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think the Cowboys love their rookies, but when it was crunch time, the Cowboys didn't go to their rookies. You know what I'm saying? I don't think, and this is one thing I've noticed about the Cowboys is, like, unless you're like a first-round pick or a guy they think is going to get big money, the Cowboys will work deals with you. They'll work deals with you. And I think the Cowboys know that Dalton Schultz is a guy that's going to work with him. And I'm going to tell y'all this right here. We need to stop this mindset of trying to better our team by taking great players off. Listen to me. Before y'all cut anybody that's starting, give me a way on how we can keep them. You know what I'm saying? I hate that, like, listen, you guys are so mad at Zeke because it's 2 yards. Okay, but y'all don't want to keep the rest of them 800 and some yards he have? So you're going to tell me you're so mad at Zeke that you want to get rid of them 9? How many touchdowns does Zeke have this year?
12
freaking touchdowns, bruh. You guys know there was only one other running back that had more touchdowns than him. Only one. Appreciate you, Jesus. Hey, when Jesus is sitting super chats, and you know he got it all. Jesus got it all.
He's a Cowboy fan,
you know
too.
What I'm saying?
We know that.
I'm just saying, when Jesus is in the super chat, you know it's cracking. You know what I'm saying? Because he got
Shout
it
out
all.
to Matt Fries with another $2 super chat. He says, me too. I hope I am wrong about her jeering them pocketing her rest of the money.
Yes, and then is HCMU on here? You up? It's updated. Let me see if it's updated. HCMU on here, right? Yeah, you is. All right, man. Listen to me. Think about this. Everybody looking. HCM gonna verify it because you know he the numbers man. So when he do the numbers, when he actually say it and make it, you know, he'll be like, okay, it's real. Think about this. We're talking about $5 million, bro. We gave Keanu Neal. We're $5 million, y'all. It's $5 million, really. You know what I'm saying? If you cut him now, you trade him or anything, it's $5 million. Or you for June 1st, it's 10, right? But think about this:
10.5.
10.5. But you still don't have a Zeke, and you still don't have a running back, right? My question is this:
if you cut Ezekiel Elliott, the only running back on the roster would be Malik Davis, because Tony Pollard is an unrestricted free agent. And you know you would have cut Zeke, and Rico Dowd is also an unrestricted free agent. So the last remaining running back that would be on the roster is Malik Davis.
And think about this: the Cowboys, if I'm not mistaken, we've only franchise tagged like 5 players, right? Dak Prescott, DeMarcus Lawrence.
Mm-hmm.
Who else? Dak Prescott, DeMarcus Lawrence, Dalton Schultz, and it was 2 guys before them. I can't remember the other 2, but think of this amazing fact. All those guys were 100% healthy, bro. All those guys were 100% healthy.
You remember Tank kind of tried to
yeah, but remember Tank
threatened with their surgery.
Tank said Tank said that after they tried to franchise tag him the second time.
You're right. It was the second franchise tag he tried it on.
That's when he hit him with, and I ain't going to shoot. I don't blame him, because think about this: if an organization franchise tags you twice, they are not going to sign you the next year. It doesn't make any sense financially. It doesn't make sense. So it's
Shout out to Matt Fry with another $5 super chat. He says West Coast is right. He's changed my mind on Zeke and a lot of stuff. God bless you guys. God bless you too, sir. You the GOAT. Appreciate you.
Hey, man, shoot, man. You know what makes us smart? I'm going to tell you what makes us smart is that we got smart people in the comment box, and we read y'all comments.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes the smartest thing you can do is read somebody else's information and just smile. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we do a lot of times. We read the stuff that y'all put in the comment box, and we feed off of it.
But I do think it's critical. It is vital for this team to go after free agents, y'all. I know it might not sound, I know it seems scary. I know it's change is very, very frightening to some people. But, man, I'm telling you, we've been living off the draft. Like, we literally been living off the draft for a long time, y'all. And I don't think it's keeping us good, but we trying to be great.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We already have a great team, a good team. We trying to tip the scale over the top. We got to get over this hump. And a real free agent, a couple of them, that'll give us a better shot of getting over this hump. Like, it is vital. We must try to be aggressive in free agents. Because if we don't, I'm telling you right now, if we sit up here and just keep waiting and praying and hoping that these rookies come in here and change our life, we're just going to be perpetually mid. We're going to be a mid franchise. We'll never get over the hump.
Hey, and
we need real talent.
Go ahead, Henny. I was going to say something after you. Go ahead.
I was just actually going to segue into this. I don't know if y'all covered this while I was gone.
Well, let me just say this then real quick, and then you can segue and we can go on. To touch on your point, too, you also got to think about when you deal with babies, you got to deal with boo-boo, right? What is boo-boo? What is boo-boo? What is boo-boo in the NFL for babies? What is that? Penalties.
Mess-ups and penalties.
And I got to listen to me. You can't even get mad at Kelvin Joseph. Why? Because he's young. And you got to, you know what I'm saying? Izzy McQuam, I love him. I want to cuss his ass out, but I can't because he's young. And Slam Williams, for the first 6 games of the week, we was like, God damn, I love Sam Williams.
I love that boy.
Listen to me.
Shout out to DC4L for Life X with a $2 super chat. He said should have used Davis with Zeke when Pollard went down. Yeah, we really should have gave Davis some run. We really should have.
Yeah, that's part of the reason why he probably lost his job too. But
look,
go ahead.
You had a good point, Wes, when you said we got to deal with some boo-boo. But, man, you know Toba, my guy, man, but he can't be 15 yards offside, though. This man, he was lined up on the side of the other team. Like, what was he doing?
This is what I say. First off, also – Tolbert, what was you doing? And also, line judge, what were you doing? Because there should have been a line judge that he's supposed to go do this.
Yeah, he supposed to check. Because I was about to say, it's harder for a wide receiver to be on sides, but they train us as a young wide receiver. When you lining up, as soon as you go to the line, you always check with the ref like, hey, I'm good. I'm good. Okay. That's how that goes. So if he didn't do that, that's wide receiver 101. I learned that in middle school.
Yeah,
like you go check with the ref.
Even if you ain't catching the ball, you don't know.
No, when you lining up, like you supposed to walk. As soon as you leave the huddle, you supposed to go to your line and go check with the referee. Hey, I'm good. I'm good. You gotta actually ask him that every play.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
And then we had games too where they would tell us like, yo, this referee be acting kind of funny, so you gotta like make sure. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because some referees be like. But that's a part of the game. That's a part of their duty. Some referees just be kind of weird and don't want to do it. Henny, you had a point. Go and snatch it.
Yeah, because I was just going to touch on it because he would talk about free agency, and like it looked like the Cowboys are willing to clear up some salary cap. And the reason I say that, Stephen Jones said they are committed to Dak Prescott long term and are open to an extension this offseason.
Oh yeah,
which would actually clear up salary cap for us. So for all the Dak haters and naysayers that want to see him gone, he is probably going to be your quarterback for at least the next 6 seasons.
And
so what do y'all think about that?
I love it.
Shout
out to Matt Burton with another $2. He said, "Bring back the old Jerry, take your crown back." Absolutely. Go ahead.
And I'm gonna tell you this right now: if anybody's saying F Zeke, I want you to also say F 12 touchdowns.
That's nothing to sneeze at.
Because he gonna take them 12 touchdowns. Because I'm gonna just tell y'all right now, y'all be kind of getting disrespectful for your superstars, man. How y'all be picking and choosing the things that y'all want to celebrate and tear them down for. You know what I'm saying? Ezekiel Elliott was second in the NFL in total touchdowns last year, man, behind that boy from the Detroit Lions. And guess what? The leading touchdown getter, Jamal Williams, who rushed to 17, his team didn't even make the playoffs. So
shout out to Jay Lombardo with a $1.99 super chat. He says Deron Payne would be my main priority. I love Deron Payne too. But exactly. I do, man. I want some weapons, bro. And guess what? We can make it on the defensive line. We stopped the run though, but if we can't get no major weapon upgrade, then I'm with you on the Payne. You know what I'm saying? Cause I feel like I said, when it comes to the wide receiver position, man, I do not want to draft nobody, and I don't want to wait for them to get ready. We need a ready-made weapon. That's what we need. And then watch for the bamboozling that the Joneses might try to pull on us, saying that Michael Gallup gonna beat him again. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to even depend on Michael Gallup. I love Michael Gallup as a player, but I don't want to put all my eggs in that one basket. If Michael Gallup returns into form, I want him to be additional. Cause I want to put some real stock into acquiring a real dog at wide receiver. And if Michael Gallup returns to form, it'll just be additional to the whole repertoire that we have. I don't want to depend on Michael Gallup becoming himself again.
Yeah, landlord, did you see what he had another procedure done?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I really don't want to do it now. He got a scope on his ACL or MCL or something.
But this thing, this was his other leg, kinfolk. Like the leg he tore his ACL in is not the leg he got scoped.
Yeah,
but all sound bad.
But I'm gonna tell y'all though. I played semi-pro ball before. Knee scopes, they are actually a little bit more common than what they, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times people have scar tissue in their legs and they'll go in there and they'll remove that stuff. But one thing I will say is this, man. I think the hardest sell you probably gonna have on Dallas Cowboys right now is gonna be trying to sell the Dallas Cowboys on investing money into a wide receiver. Your wide receiving room is probably you're probably paying more for your wide receiver room than any other position. Because you have CeeDee Lamb that's about to get paid. You have Michael Gallup that's on an extension. You have Jalen Tolbert, who you just drafted, who did not even get used. You have you just paid. You didn't pay him, but technically it was a 1-year deal. T.Y. Hilton. To be honest with you, man, what I really want to see the Dallas Cowboys do as far as the wide receiver room is, I'm expecting CeeDee Lamb to take another step next year. You got to think this year, he really didn't even get going into the Green Bay game. So it's I'm expecting for CeeDee Lamb to take a step. So if CeeDee Lamb takes a step, think about this. That's 1,600 yards. That's number 1 through 3 best receivers in all of football. I don't really think you need more weapons, man.
Let me put this in your ear, though, Wes. You made a good point. But think about this. They went into this season super risky. They bet all on CeeDee Lamb, hurt Michael Gallup. Know what I'm saying? We lucky that CD did take that step.
But you know who who they were really betting on though? They weren't betting on those guys. You know who they were betting on?
Dak.
They were betting on Dak.
Oh, yeah, they were betting on Dak.
And I'm gonna keep it real. That's why I be trying to tell folks when they be like, "Oh, Dak he needs to get." I'm like, bro, Jerry Jones is never getting. He's never moving on. He Dak will. I'm not saying he's gonna retire in Dallas, but he gonna finish this contract, and he's probably gonna get another contract because if you really look at it, there is a difference in the teams overall, but in a 17-game system, and then think about this, them going to a possible 18-game season, you're going to need more than one quarterback. They're not even thinking about one quarterback right now. They're really thinking about quarterback as a tandem right now because almost every playoff team in the playoffs right now, they even had 3 backup quarterbacks start. So it's that's something else you also got to, kind of take in consideration too. You know what I'm saying?
What I'm looking at too, though, man, is like you said, CD did take that step. What if CD take another step? Think about this. Just imagine CD if he had some legitimate threats on the side of him. He didn't have that this year. CD went crazy alone with Dalton Schultz. That's it. On the wide receiving core, nobody was shaking in their boots looking at Michael Gallup, man. I love Michael Gallup when he helped.
I believe it,
but that's what they wasn't doing that.
This is my thing, right? I want to. If I'm gonna say that CeeDee Lamb, the money says this. The money says And I'm sorry, y'all, but I'm speaking through the lens of filtering this contract through it. And you got to. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how the Joneses are going to look at it. The money says I'm giving Michael Gallup another year. That's what the money says. Because this year.
You had no choice, actually.
Yes. And then you got to think like this.
We can let them play, but we still need to. That's why I said I just don't want to depend on.
But see, this is the thing. This is the thing, though. It's like investing that type of money right now into, because, bro, if you go invest, if you say, I'm gonna tell you this right now, if I'm CeeDee Lamb and I smell the hint of you trying to go get anything remotely that should be making what I'm making, I need to get paid right now. Because, bruh, CeeDee Lamb is outside of his third year. That means
we need to pay him right now.
We do need to pay him right now. But think about this.
We need to play him.
Think about this. But the Cowboys don't want to pay him right now. They don't want to pay him right now.
They want to make him prove it again.
No, it's not about prove it. The Cowboys want him to play on that fifth-year option like they do on every first down pick. Like, that's part of the reason why the Cowboys, like, I'm gonna tell you this right now. Micah Parsons, bro, I'm gonna tell you this right now, and I'm not even predicting this because I know for a factual truth this is going to happen. Y'all gonna hate Micah Parsons when it come to get paid because he already talked too much on Twitter. I love him, but Micah already talked too much on Twitter.
He gonna go crazy.
And just think about this, bro. The Cowboys, if they don't believe in you, they don't give you your fifth your option like they did with LVE. But you know what they did? The same week, they brought him back on cheaper money. If they do believe in you, you know what they say? We're going to give you your fifth-year option. Now, think about this. Players don't want to play like Henny, you break it down. My boy Henny we was talking yesterday, and this dude said some of the most ingenious thing I've ever heard in my life, bruh, like about being a first-round pick, man. I'll go at it real quickly. I'm going to let you talk about it real quick as far as what we were talking about with that first-round pick.
Right. So what we were talking about yesterday is like when you really think about being a first-round pick, it really is to the disadvantage of the player. Because they're playing on rookie money, even though it's a little bit higher, they're still playing on a rookie deal for longer. So you are a first-round pick. You got the 4 years that come with the contract. You have the fifth-year option. And then technically, before they can get penalized for it, they can franchise tag you twice. So theoretically.
7 years.
So theoretically, they control the first 7 years of your contract if they want to. Because you're tied to the rookie deal. They have your fifth-year option. And then without too much penalty, they can tag you 2 times, especially for a non-quarterback position. Because you tag a quarterback 2 times, that's some money. But look, the running back tag, let's say it was a first-round running back.
And they changed it up the way they're doing the franchise tag now. Now it's not the total amount of paying. Now it's the cap hit. So think about this. Dak Prescott's franchise tag was how much?
It was $30-something million.
I thought it was like 40. I was right at 40.
Like it was $30-something million. It was like $35 million.
35.
It would have been 40 if they tagged him again.
Okay, so how much? Oh yeah, you're right. It was the 30 because it was going to be 42 if it was. So how? And then think about this. That was what 2 years ago, 3 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Because the way they changed it now, the salary cap, the franchise tag for a quarterback is going to be how much? Like $32 million.
Like 32.
It's going to be less than what Dak got 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm. Right. So. Yeah, like I was saying, like we were talking about the Bijan Robinson board possibly being a possibility for Dallas. If I was him, I would hope to fall to the second because I could become a free agent quicker. Because if he got took to Dallas, right, we would control the first 5 years of his contract, and then he could get tagged at a running back base. The tag for the running back just now reached $10 million this year. Mm-hmm. So imagine him playing on cheap money. He would never get like a market-setting deal because 7 years for a running back, that's his whole damn career.
Facts. For a running back, it is.
For a running back, it's his whole damn career.
That was part of Dak plan, having a short stint so he can attack that money again.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, he wanted to re-enter the free agency market and demand even more money because they knew that the salary cap was going up and they knew everybody money going up. And he took a smaller deal, honestly, because we see it's a mid-level deal right now. You know what I'm saying? It's not this top 5 quarterback money right now.
Bro, I'm seeing dudes get Dak's his whole contract guaranteed.
Mm-hmm.
I know a dude who got Dak's whole contract, every dollar guaranteed.
And we was up in arms, well, not me and us, but a lot of Cowboy fans was up in arms about Dak getting some money. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't even no record-breaking, groundbreaking money. It was just normal quarterback market money. That's not,
Right.
you can't argue with that.
And then you got to think about it. There are guys that are less accomplished than Dak Prescott that are going to get bigger deals. Justin Herbert with no playoff wins is going to get a mega contract, right? Kyler Murray, got a contract making $46 million a year, and has never won a playoff game. Has a losing record as a starting quarterback right now to this day. Like Deshaun Watson. Same damn near same. Like he has a higher draft capital, but him and Dak statistics when they were both playing at the same time were damn near the same. And he has one, and now he has one less playoff win than Dak Prescott. Got over $200 million fully guaranteed with with the allegations that he had against him. So it's just a market.
Hey, real quick.
Dak was playing for a ham sandwich at first.
Hey, real quick. Shout out to my boy Dave. Shout out to my boy David Wright. He says, "What do y'all think about getting Marcus Peters?"
In a heartbeat, if you really want to come over.
I ain't gonna lie. Listen to me. Folks gonna be like, Marcus Peters fell off. I ain't tripping. That dog and that fire and that energy ain't, bro. I'd love to have a dude like that in the background, bro. He'd just be a goon, bro. He would fit in perfect with this defense.
That boy from Oakland too. I know
he would fit. Marcus Peters would fit perfect with this defense, bro. Like him
Shout
and
out to Matt Fry
listen, I'm go. Well, I'm gonna say it real quick.
It's gonna be quick.
Go ahead.
Yeah, shout out to Matt Fry with the $5 super chat. We appreciate you, sir. He says, if you want to save money, draft Hyatt or Cedric Tillman. I hope Gallup rest up this season. Be great next season. Pay Lamb. He deserves it. Get your money, guys. Yeah, real talk. I appreciate that, sir.
Now, I was going to say I said, if you get Marcus Peters and J-Ron Kerr is going to be waiting outside of folks' lockers, bro. Like for real, bro. Like
ready to get busy, ready to challenge them to a duel.
Yeah. So what was you saying?
Hey, thank you, Martin Tall. He said that Dak franchise tag was $31.4 million.
Okay, there we go. You know what I'm saying?
Barely 30.
I'm gonna be sitting outside the locker room like, so what was you saying on the 26th? Nah, on that last drive, what was you saying? Like, bro, like, listen to me. Those type of dogs are the type of dogs you need. Like, J-Ron Curse was hurt, bro, in that second playoff game. You know what I'm saying? That's a mentality, bro. That dude was hurt, bro. He was
hurt.
Played his ass off, bro.
He had surgery too. He had a torn labrum. He got repaired.
Yeah, like that boy. Like, you need dogs, bro. In them situations, man, you need them you need dogs to be dogs in dog moments.
But look, that make me happy, but it also makes me sad at the same time. I want to know why? Because look, Will McClay got so much pressure, man. Look, he making diamonds out of anything. Like, he went and got J-Ron Curse. Nobody wanted J-Ron Curse. They didn't think he was gonna be like this. Like, he can't miss. See, that's not fair. You know what I'm saying? Get this man a real budget. We sending him in there with a $family budget, and he going in the sacks fifth. Know what I'm saying? Get this man a real budget.
Say it again, man.
You know what I'm saying? We giving him a $family budget and letting him go in the sacks fifth. Like, and like Mama used to say, make it enough. That's what Jerry and them doing to Will McClay. That's not right.
Hey,
like, he cannot miss.
Yeah.
If he miss at all, we are doomed.
Yeah.
That's why I'm telling you, Wes, cause I know you made some great points. You really making me rethink some of this stuff. But to be honest, bro, this is why I still say we need to be aggressive and acquiring some talent, bro.
Oh,
we got to.
Hell yeah.
We got to.
And landlord, I'm gonna tell you this too right here. When you lose in the second round of the playoffs, you should not be talking about draft picks. Draft picks are not gonna help you.
That's what I'm saying. You got to get something to
If you listen to me, draft picks will help the Commanders. It'll help the Raiders. Draft picks will help the Titans. You listen to me. Unless you're drafting like top 10, you're at 26. The draft pick you pick probably will have a minuscule role. Just being real with you.
Yeah.
So it's like you really need, when you lose in the second round of the playoffs, you should be thinking about what grown-ass man can help us get to where we just left.
I said that in one of my shows. I said, well, you know what teams that be aggressive and move up in the draft and aggressive in free agency? Teams like us. You know what I'm saying? We the one, because we're not 7 players away. We are a few players away.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? We're not 10 players away. We're not a unit away. We're not a unit away. You know what I'm saying?
Mike Price sent a super chat. He asked me a question.
Shoot.
He was asking how much it would cost us to get Marcus Peters on the roster right now. Right now, Marcus Peters is 30 years old. He is playing for the Baltimore Ravens. And let me just pull up his contract real quick, right?
And that boy always get his hands on the ball.
Yep, he is one of the guys
he'll
that
tackle like a mug. He'll tackle like a mug. I don't give a damn. That boy will tackle like a mug.
All right, let's see. What's his contract is? Boom, boom. Okay, here it is.
And
he signed
the real question is what's going to be the difference between him and Anthony Brown? How many million?
Oh, Lord. Hold on.
Because Anthony Brown made $6 million last year.
I'm telling y'all right now, Anthony Brown is a Cowboy.
Yeah, I know he's a free agent. What did he make last year, though?
No, I'm talking about Marcus Peters.
Yeah, he should be a free agent. That's what I'm saying. What did he make last year?
Well, he played on a 3-year, $42 million extension. So that would equate to
about 12.
Hold on, no. It was excuse me.
Over 30 years old, you're not getting $10 million.
It was $14 million a year.
Shout out to Matt Fry with another $2 super chat. He says, I want to few players, least wide receiver, few more players. I guess you're saying you at least want a wide receiver and a few more players.
You got that wide receiver. His name is Jalen Tolbert. And I'm going to tell you this right now. Listen to me.
Hold on.
I'm not hiring listen to me. One of the mandatory questions that I'm asking every offensive coordinator is something about Jalen Tolbert. Because if you can't get a guy who I drafted 88th overall and I still have on paper for the next 3 years going, then what are we really doing here? You know what I'm saying?
He got all the physical abilities he needs.
Bro. And you're not even asking him to be a number. Listen to me. You don't need a number one. If Gallup does what the hell he's supposed to do, you're not even looking for a number 2. You're looking for a number 3. You're looking for Cedric Wilson's replacement. Can you be Cedric Wilson's replacement in year 2? And think about this. Technically, Jalen Tolbert ain't been hurt. He just ain't been playing. So theoretically, he been catching passes and doing things. He just ain't been playing. You know what I'm saying? So he should still be able to get a growth. Now, I don't believe in bringing rookies in for one play in the middle of the third quarter on third down. And I don't believe in that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was bad coaching. You know what I'm saying? You don't put him in on those plays. You put him in at the beginning of the game, and that's about it. Like, even think about this. Even when one thing I will say about Kellen Moore that he did do is when he did decide to get the ball to Turpin, it was always in the first quarter. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We ain't doing that in the fourth quarter, bro. You know what I'm saying? We'll try that mess in the first quarter. So it's like,
that's why we said common sense will make the OC much better, man. At least try. If we fail trying to use Tolbert, I'd be like, okay, at least we tried. Now I never do it again. You know what I'm saying? We don't even know what he is.
You got to get your money's worth, too.
Tolbert is. Like,
year 2.
You got to get your money's worth, bro.
Don't know what Tolbert is. Don't know what Turpin is. And
look, y'all don't remember I was preaching that. That's why I was saying this. I'm like, bro, we do not want to go into a full calendar year and not even know what these boys are. Like, that's a horrible situation to be in. And we doing all this leaning on the scheme. Like, this what I'm telling y'all. The Jalen Tolbert not being on the football field was not him due to his physical abilities. It wasn't. It was in his mental. It was this complex scheme. This is what I said. I really got into detail to figure out, okay, they said they overwhelmed them, they overloaded them. What could they possibly mean? And then I thought about it. With all these option routes, if you using Jalen Tolbert at every receiver position at the X, the Y, and the slot, he got to know the options for every position and in every play. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a whole lot. And he knows if he makes a mistake, it's more than likely a guaranteed interception.
You got to read.
So that's a lot of stuff that he got to do. On top of that, he got to know the route he supposed to run.
You got to read the defense, read the defense, and read your offense all at the same time.
Shout out to Matt Fry with another $2 super chat. He says, agree, Tolbert show up. He needs new offense. And then he got another $2 super chat. He says, I'm good. Get a wide receiver or draft one. You're the best, guys. You're the best too, Mr. Matt Fries. We appreciate your support, sir.
Think about this. A name that they keep dropping in the comment. Like, bro, you have legitimately, like, bangers in the comment box. Like, are you going to be able to find a guy? Because I don't want to draft a wide receiver before the second round. I don't. You know what I'm saying? You have Jalen Tolbert, who's in the third round, who hasn't played. You have Simi Fehoko, who's a 4-4 guy who has not played. Like, you got legitimate dudes that you can legitimately be like, okay, I'm going to draft Jalen Tolbert in the third round this year. Why? Because he didn't even play. You know what I'm saying?
So that's why I'm preaching so hard on this free agency, because I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I like Tolbert, but you mean to tell me if it's a chance if I devote a third round pick that I don't even get no production from him. I'm
Yeah,
scared of that.
but my
I'm
question-
scoring.
but my
I'm
que-
scoring now. So let's get a wide receiver in
But
free
my-
agency
but-
and do something else.
My
You know what I'm saying?
and my question is, how much of that do we put on Moore for that though?
A lot of it.
So
it.
then you got to give him a chance.
Yeah, I just don't want to. I just, man, I feel this window closing, West. I just feel like it's
ain't-
way
listen-
more
listen to me.
urgent than hoping that Jalen Tolbert become this player.
But my question is this: are we hoping that Jalen Tolbert is the difference between? Like, I don't think of another wide receiver is going to be the difference between that. Like, it's not. You know what I mean? Like it's not. I don't think. You know what I mean? He was not saying it wasn't the difference this year. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think that's necessarily going to be the difference. I think the biggest thing I think we need to do right now when it comes to offense is, and that's going to be I think the best advice we could do is do nothing. Like, you don't do nothing. Don't do anything until you're going to find out who your offensive coordinator is. You know what I'm saying? Because that's going to tell a lot. For the first time in life, I want the Cowboys to actually build an offense. And I don't want to mean my build an offense because I don't want to redo this offense. I want to go back to the playoffs, bruh. Like, you're not rebuilding your offense and going deeper in the playoffs. That just does not happen. That is not how it works. You know what I'm saying?
We kind of got to change philosophy right now, though.
Hey, think about this. Think about this. You got teams that actually did stuff that thought they were going to better their teams and got worse. Look at the Raiders. They went all in for Devontae Adams and won less games.
That's what's so scary about change. Is always a possibility of you
Facts.
getting worse.
And think about this. And think about this, fellas. That's whether it's good or bad change.
Yeah. Well, you don't know at the point of the change. So that's what's scary. That's why people be like, that's why it's a lot of Cowboy fans panicking right now. They're like, oh, my God, we let Kellen Moore go. Like,
no, I don't think nobody's saying that. In the name of Jesus.
It's plenty of people saying that right now.
If you say that, you need prayer.
Plenty of people saying that because they scared of the change. They scared of the change. They knew that we was at least pretty good with Kellen Moore. So now they afraid of the mystery. They afraid of what's behind curtain number 2. They don't know what's going to happen.
Well, we went from an iPhone 11 to we about to go. We had an iPhone 11 that didn't have it was refurbished. The screen wasn't cracked and it looked all good. You thought you was cool, and then somebody pulled up on you with that 14 Max, and you like, wow. It is.
Shout out to Matt Fry with another $2 super chat. He says, I don't know what answer is. We definitely miss Cooper. And then shout out to Weebo 702 with a $2 super chat. He says, get Ced Wilson back for a 5th or a 6th round pick. Hey,
or just wait till just wait till they release him, low key.
Send me back. Hey, sign me up for that.
Hey, just wait till they release him, bro. Cedric Wilson got 150 yards this year, bro.
Come on home, City.
Sign me up.
Hey, listen to me. They're not gonna.
Where do I sign?
They will probably release it, bro. He got 150 yards, bro.
Them boy went and loaded up on receivers over there in Miami. And we play them next year too, y'all.
Like, listen to me.
I can't wait.
Me and my boy Henny. We about to get off. We about to get off though. We about to get off.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna tell you, we're gonna talk about this for 2 seconds, right? If Cedric Wilson would have stayed in Dallas, that boy probably would have had a career year.
About have 1,000 yards.
He would have went crazy.
He would have went crazy, bro. Because think about this.
Then you got to think, a lot of people, this finna be real quick. A lot of people don't realize that Ced was hurt a couple of them first years. That's why he never lived up to his potential. And then the first time he got healthy, he act up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what was going on with Ced.
Yeah. I'm saying, what was my point? I forget. What was my point? Oh, yeah, that's what I was going to say. No. I was going to say this. Cedric Wilson could have low-key been viewed as the Cowboys' best receiver. Because think about this, bro. Nobody believed in CeeDee Lamb into the Green Bay game to that 150 until they start talking about Odell Beckham. Like CeeDee Lamb y'all was still mad at CeeDee Lamb. He dropped two balls in the first game. You know what I'm saying?
And the first play of the playoffs he did. I mean, was that the Tampa game or the San Francisco game?
But I mean,
that started with 2 incompletions.
But just think, bro, if Cedric would have stayed, bro, his whole career could have changed. His whole career could have changed.
He went over there and got lost in the shuffle.
They got paid.
Tyreek Hill. They acquired a bunch of receivers over there.
He got paid.
Airfield.
He got paid, but I promise you, they'll definitely be looking to. But if I'm the Cowboys, I would just wait. They'll probably release him.
I ain't mad at that.
Yeah,
I ain't mad at that. Sign me up for Ced.
But hey man, we've been on here for an hour, man. I appreciate everybody for tuning in, man. Hey Henny, let them know where they can find you at, my boy. Let them know where you're going live again.
It's HTM. It's Henny DeMore over here at HTM Sports. It's Henny Demore on Facebook, and then HTM Sports on all other platforms. So hey, I'll be going live later on today though. When I get off tonight, I'm gonna be going live. I'm gonna try and dive into this next guy that we done interviewed. So let's tune in, tap in. I appreciate y'all.
Yes, sir. And then also, hey, we need y'all help, man. We want to interview some folks, man. I don't give a damn who they are, as long as they affiliated to the NFL in some way. You know what I'm saying? Like we can't interview your mama. That we can't interview your grandpa. We can't interview your barber who cut such and such hair. We can't do that. You know what I'm saying? But if you know some legitimate folks out there in the college sphere, in the NFL sphere, listen to me, it's just someone that you think that will bring some good quality to this show, man. We want to interview them, man. So all you gotta do is bang my line, hit my inbox, man, and we'll set them up and we'll get them straight, man. Because I know you guys know a lot of y'all be having cousins that play in the league and all types of stuff, man. So. And we'll definitely show you some love on setting it up too, man. So I just want to appreciate y'all. Hey, man, it's your boy West Coast. Y'all know it's the first, so y'all know I'm going to be live later on today. And y'all already know what it is, man. Never look down.